Yo, what's poppin' YouTube? I hope you guys are having a fantastic day so far. As you can tell by the title and the thumbnail, we will be looking at the best settings that you could possibly have in Bloodhunt, whether that be for graphic settings, whether that be to boost your FPS, anything like that. There's also going to be a little bit of information on how to make your game just overall look better in terms of like making the colors pop more, which the only issue with that is that you have to have an NVIDIA graphics card to do so, which I'm pretty sure there's a way that you can do it with AMD. I'm not 100% sure, but make sure to stick around to the end of the video. That way you can get the full extent of these settings. But before we do hop into those settings, I do want to mention that we are live every single day, Monday through Friday on Twitch. It's up on screen right now and it'll be one of the first links down in the description. We are super close to 550 followers, so any kind of support over there on the Twitch would be greatly appreciated. Also, we do have channel memberships now on the YouTube, so if you guys want to throw some extra support towards the YouTube channel, you guys are more than welcome to. There should be a little join button down there by the subscription button, so if you guys want to throw some extra support, like I said, you guys are more than welcome to. By no means is anything like that or the super thanks that is beside the like button, any of that, none of it is ever required, but it is always greatly appreciated. Also, before we hop into these settings, let me know down in the comments whether you guys like this face cam style of intro, or if you'd want me to have the face cam over the entirety of the video. I can do either one. It just really depends on what you guys want. But without further ado, let's go ahead and hop into these settings. Now, the reason that my game looks a little bit different than other people's is because I do have certain things that I implemented into the game files that I got from Kime's video. His video will be linked down in the description, but I got those files from him and it made the game look a million times better. You guys are more than welcome to go check out his video. That's what I was talking about earlier when it comes to like the colors and stuff like that are in the game. Also, I do have my desktop color settings changed as well through my NVIDIA control panel. So my settings that I have are up on screen right now. So if you guys want to change your settings to the way that I have mine set, you guys are more than welcome to. But hopping right into the actual in-game settings for the general underneath gameplay, everything here is just going to be completely default. I haven't changed anything here. When you go over to language, obviously I'm going to be in English. That's the language that I speak. For keyboard and mouse, when it comes to sensitivity, this is really just going to depend on what you like to play on. Other people like to play on high DPI and super low sense. Some people like to play on super low DPI and super high sense. For me personally, I run 800 DPI and a 0.6 in-game sense with a 0.5 ADS sensitivity. And as you can see here, my scope sensitivities are just set to 1. These are default. I don't have invert Y or X axis on either. I just feel like that just defeats the whole purpose of like making the game run as smoothly as possible, because I'm not used to, instead of aiming left, it'll aim right and stuff like that. So I don't have these checked. I do have hold jump to climb on, just so I don't accidentally climb over something when I'm not meaning to. Hold for inventory is not checked because I would rather just be able to tab into my inventory and drop something for my teammate or do whatever I need to do in my inventory without having to hold my button for it. And weapon cycle style, this is just completely default. I don't know what this does. All I've seen anybody run is ranged weapons only, so I just use this. And I don't use a gamepad, but if you guys want to slow the video down, these are my gamepad settings for anybody that is wondering. Moving over into our keybinds, the only things that I've changed is my next weapon is set to my mouse button. That way I can swap weapons easier. And my heals are a little bit different as well. I have mine on 2, 3, 4, and left alt. So my blood syringe is on number 2, my blood bag is on number 3, my use armor is on number 4, and my gas neutralizer is on left alt. For the audio, I don't really think this matters all that much, but if you guys want to slow this down and look at what I have for my audio settings, you guys are more than welcome to do so. Now, the real reason you guys are here for the graphic settings, I play on borderless 1920 by 1080. I know a lot of people like to play stretched res, so their resolution is going to be different, but for me personally, I run just normal standard 1920 by 1080. I have a 144 hertz monitor, so I run 144 frame limit. If you have anything over that, I'd highly recommend just running unlimited, because that's exactly what it goes to. It doesn't go any higher than 144. You'll just have to run unlimited, but I like having mine set at a specific frame, so I run 144. I know a lot of people don't have frame rate smoothing clicked, but I do, just because early in the game when I first started playing, everything felt kind of choppy, and when I turned this on, it helped a lot. But if you guys don't feel like it's choppy at all, you don't have to have this clicked. For my brightness, I run a 1. It's defaulted to 0.5, but I run a 1 just because the game files that I had to mess with a little bit made it where the game was super dark, because it messed with the contrast and like the colors of the game and stuff. So putting your brightness to 1 makes it where everything pops more and everything like that. AMD FSR, this is strictly for AMD cards, so I have this off because I run a NVIDIA card. and my resolution scale is at 100. That way it can be max quality. Now moving over into the advanced, literally everything in here is low. So if you go up here, most of the time I think it's going to be defaulted to ultra. Just literally click it once to the right, and that's what I run. Everything here is low or off or whatever the case may be, and my texture filtering is on trilinear because that's the lowest it can go. But as you guys can see right now in here in the Elysium, my game does look a little bit better, in my opinion at least. It looks a lot better than a lot of other people's games, just strictly because of the files that I kind of messed with from Com's video. That's really what makes the biggest difference in this, and you can only change the game files when it comes to PC, so PlayStation users, I'm sorry, but overall, you could in turn like maybe mess with your monitor settings and stuff like that if you do play on a monitor, not like a TV or something. So that could benefit you if you're on console. But if you're on PC, I highly recommend just going to Com's video and following his instructions on how to get those different game files. But that is going to do it for today's video. I hope you guys did enjoy the little settings video. I hope it helped you guys, gave you guys some extra FPS, all that kind of good stuff. That way you guys can absolutely slay out in these lobbies on Bloodhunt. But before we do hop out of here, I do want to mention my Twitch just one more time. Like I said earlier, we're live every single day, Monday through Friday. So if you guys want to go show some love over there, it'd be greatly appreciated. As always, don't forget to leave a like, comment, and drop a sub with notifications on. That way you never miss a video. But I won't keep you guys for too long. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. I'll catch you in a couple days. Peace.